Hey riders, Colin here, Inside Cycling World. Got a ring-a-ding-dandy for you today, folks. Little tunes in the background here getting you jazzed up. Let's get it, riders. One of my faves here, guys. One of my faves. Love it. Let me make sure everything's looking good here. How's the setup looking here? Yep, you can see me. You can see me here. Big forehead. I know, I love it. Got hair though. Good. Advanced ages. And we got hair, folks. That's all that matters. Currently less than 4 minutes to go, folks. What are we doing today? Team Not Pogi TNP Spring Club Championships, folks. That's what we got going on. So we're doing the Gentle 8, one of the brand new routes that came out in France. I think it's roughly around 23, 24 kilometers. I just ballpark, not really sure what the lead-in's like. Guys, the music in the background. Copyright strike, doesn't matter, demonetize me. That's all they'll do, folks. I'm doing this for you guys. This is what gets me going, guys. Little Canadiana at its finest, circa 1982, folks. Red Rider. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, okay, let's shut that down, guys. So good, though. If you ever get a chance to listen to that, man. Oh, so good. So if you don't know Red Rider, you might have heard Tom Cochrane. He's like super famous in Canada. He's got a ton of great tunes. But Red Rider was kind of like new wavy at the time and so good. Anyways, folks, let's hit it. Okay, I'm just going to take one last look into YouTube here. Hey, thanks for jumping in, guys. I got a few viewers in here. So let's get to a little back. So yeah, again, we're doing Gentle 8 today. TNP Spring Club Championships here. I got to make sure I'm in the right place. Just over 2 minutes to go, folks. Looks like there was about 33, 35 riders signed up for this. So I'm just kind of hanging out in the start area. And for all you pro Zwifters out there, I'm not the best at covering Zwift races because I've never actually done a Zwift race yet. I've done a ton of races over on Rouvy. I've done a ton of races over on my Whoosh. Zwift's a bit different. I kind of have to go into that fan view thing. I think this will be pretty good because I think we're the only ones in the event. There's no other people in the world. We're kind of like locked out. Let me just see if I can make my screen a bit bigger there. See if I can do that. So I'm hanging out right now on Matt Perot. A few of you have added me through Zwift. If you guys don't see me on Zwift every day, it's because I ride Rouvy as well. In fact, this morning I did this little local Rouvy route. I live outside of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, just north of town. And there's a little route there. It's really not that great of a route because it was filmed so many years ago, just HD video. They don't even have augmented reality on it, so there's no avatars. But it was great. Smashed my previous record by over 5 minutes. I had the handy-dandy Quintana-Roo time trial bike, and double discs. So that really helped. But folks, we're on Zwift today. I'm back on Zwift in a big ways. I'm seeing a lot of S-Works here. Everyone's riding the S-Works, aren't they? I love it. Good stuff. So I'm watching Matt right now, and that's how I'm going to follow along. So I have to keep my phone handy, the backup phone. Let me just turn the music off altogether. It's gone. And we're going to get ready here, folks. So I will be having this on in the background. So when I do the TTTs, that's how I met you guys, TNP. We did that last Thursday, 11 o'clock in the morning for me. I'm just following along. And the biggest problem I have is when you guys are done and I get punted to the real world. Then I'm like, where's the rest of the teams? I kind of go into a little bit of a panic mode. So if you see that happening, just chill. Let's go. So again, we're doing Gentle 8, but we've got the Petite KOM added on in the end. Let's get it, folks. Let's get it. Everyone's off here. Everyone is off. I'm just making sure I'm on you guys. Let's leave Colin over at Inside Cycling World sitting back. I could see myself still sitting in the chute back there. But yeah, let's get it. Chris Moore, I know a guy over on Rouvy, Tim Moore. He's an absolute beast out of the UK as well. Ollie's here apparently. Hey, Ollie. You know what? I was surfing through your channel this morning and I dig into it. It looks like you're tons of Zwift content. My content's a little bit different. Ooh, our meat on the front here, Cryogen Rider. Got TMP here. So there will be other members here, probably like buddies of buddies and stuff like that, right? Ooh, looking good, boys. Looking good coming through here. Nice tight pack heading out with this course here. So when I talked to, who was it? I think it was Dan. I think it's Daniel Kent. Obviously, you guys know who it is. I don't know if he's a Dan or a Daniel, Danny, whatever. I went and rode Gentle 8 right after we talked. And yeah, so you're going to climb the Petite KOM once, and then they've added it on for the second time. So there's actually a good chunk of climbing in this course today. I think the Petite KOM, oh, what is it like? Well, I think Gentle 8, and when you add that on the end, maybe it's 250 meters of climbing. So it's not a ton of climbing, but you're going to do it twice. So, ooh, and I actually forgot something here, folks. Let me see if I can grab the other phone. Sprint point. So we got a green jersey here, sprint jersey, and I think it's on the first lap. I believe the climber's jersey, the polka dots, is only on the first descent of the climb of the Petite KOM, and overall, obviously, yellow jersey will be the overall race winner, like one and done, right? That kind of thing. So let's get to the front here, folks. Let me get my camera controls figured out again. We're just going to do this. Yeah, we're going to start looking at the boys here. Let's see if there's any ladies in the mix here too. Love having camera control, except when this pops up on my screen. I hate that part. I just want the camera control. It's kind of like using the bottom. Maybe there's a better way I can do that. Nice tight pack here. Everyone seems to be pretty much on par with each other. Really good power rates here. We're talking 3 to 4 watts a kilo across the board, folks. Someone just taking a little turn off the front right now. Lots of thumbs ups going out. Some guy in a red jersey here. Who's this bro? Let's see who this is at the front. Got C. Scott here. It is C. Scott. First guy jumped, and he's a TMP rider. So maybe just feeling everyone out early. We got D. Johnson, guys, and ladies, if you're here. Ooh, L. Main. I heard this guy is an absolute hitter. Got some inside rumors, inside tips. To everyone that's riding here today, guys, share this with people that you know. That's what I really need. L. Main here's going to be going, who is giving me a like right now? Guys, you don't know how crazy it is. When I'm watching you guys do your time trials, it's my favorite day of the week. And I love giving thumbs up. And they're like, who are we getting thumbs up from? Because most people don't know me. Oh, yes. Look at the camera control, folks. Should become my second career, I think. Maybe my third or fourth at this point. Currently unemployed. Was a former... And I still am. I'm not going to give it up. I am an exploration geologist, so what do? I look for oil and gas, folks. Guess what? World changed. We got no pipelines here in Alberta. Things have been shut down. Liberals are in power. The world's in a meltdown. I'm kind of unemployed for a long time now. And yeah, I'm coming to the decision I'm going to drop my license this month. And it's just heartbreaking to me. Yeah, it costs me money to maintain my professional status because I guess technically I am a PGL, professional geologist. That's just a joke, really. Everyone's really sticking together here well. Really like this. A lot of new PRs here. So, yeah, Dan, I know you sent me... So I'm reaching for my phone now. I'm going to just scroll through. Let's put it on the action camera here so you guys can just take it all in. I'm going to see if I can quickly read through these messages here. Messages. What do we got? Yep, Daniel Kent right here. Boom. We're in the mix, folks. He gave me a rundown of the race. Okay. Route. Gentle 8 plus second time at Petite KOM. 34 kilometers in total. Yeah, so we just hit the first... Oh, no. Yeah, because I don't think that was the actual sprint point. We're 3.1 kilometers in. It says here, lap 1 only, start point roughly 3.6 kilometers, 300 meters long. So, do we have another sprint point coming up, folks? Do we? Right now, I'm not really sure. I'm looking around. So, I did ride the course. I did a little bit of recall myself, obviously trying to get... Okay, we got 1, 2, D. Johnson here, Mead, C. Scott... Okay, that's going to hurt. I want to say McCoffey, just when I see that G and the H, probably wrong. Kind of bridge across here. 6, 7, 8 watts per kilo there for a second, folks. Getting on right now. Really got to know your Zwift drafting. Oh, yeah, he's got the little Scotty in his back pocket. Guys, you may not see me on Zwift a lot, but I got the 24-week Scotty right now. I only came back to Zwift. Ooh, boom. It is sprint time, folks. It's sprint time. I'm missing it. So there goes the sprint right off the front. Someone is right off the rip. A. Jones getting after it. Nap. Who's going to get it, folks? Who is going to get it here? P-Dub. Looks like this... Here, what is his flag there? C. Lack. Where's this guy from? Is that like... I'm not really sure where he's from, folks. Sometimes it's very hard to see the little avatar on the side here. But, yeah, really nice time there. D. Kent right up in the running, too. We got P-Dub. C. Lack. Ooh, no, but it was this guy right here. Who is this? Is it TMP right? Spedding? Would it be Spedding? So he must have been way off the front, 17.61 seconds for the sprint point. So that is correct, guys. So I have that all right here. If you can see it on my phone at the moment, I'll hold my phone up for a little bit. Now, the climber's jersey will be on the first descent only of the Petite KOM. And I'm kind of thinking, guys, I could be totally wrong. This is just pure speculation at this point. Let's give this buddy here a little thumbs up. Armunia is here. Where's that Spedding guy? Where did he go? Trying to look through all the names. C. Wangheim here, Swedish rider. Give him a little thumbs up. Here's Knapp. C. Scott. D. Johnson. L. Main. Stringing it out a little bit here, folks. Notice it here now. We're starting to get a little strung out. We are getting strung out. Look at the field now, folks. Before it was quite the nice blob. That sprint's kind of torn the field apart. It's kind of tested people's legs. And now there's some people maybe just trying to catch their breath a little bit. What we're going to do is let's slide back a little bit. And actually, here is our green jersey right here. Great job, B. Spedding from the UK. Just sitting on the back right now. Hanging right back there. Trying to get back on. So probably, got through the sprint point. Was recovering a little bit. Then the momentum of the group went by him. Ollie, right now, Ollie Goddard here is saying, sheesh. Love the comments. Love the messages, guys. We do have two riders off the back now. So we got, well, don't worry about Inside Cycling World. He is a phenomenal cyclist. Like a legend in his own mind. People talk about him everywhere he goes. Always bad things. And someone's calling for the ambulance right now. So we got Jay Aransabia back here from Velo Z. Really not that far back. If the pace lets off at all, he might be able to get back on. M. Perot here. This is Matt. So Matt's added me on Zwift. Hey guys, add me on Zwift. Giver. Add me on whatever you want. There is a little Inside Cycling World Facebook page. I use it only because my wife tells me to, that I'm going to grow this into some profitable business. I'm not. And my name's Colin Emerson, just so you guys know. And yeah, you can find me on Facebook there too. Anytime you want to send me a message, I respond to everyone. If you got some request, and I think that's how we all got hooked up here. I think I said during my TTT coverage for WTRL, favorite event of the week, folks. Let's have a little look around. Got some Tron bikes here. A lot of S-Works. That's what I'm trying to level up right now, too. In fact, I think it was the second video last week. Yeah, lots of S-Works. So I did your guys' video at 11 in the morning, and then I think it was at 5:30. There was a team. I think the guy's name, I think it was Trainer, Rainer, something like that. During the TTT, he was still on his S-Works. He was probably like, screw it. I'm leveling this baby up. Just getting all those miles in. O'More here. Yes. TMP. Perot again. Ooh, Perot is off the front. This is Matt right off the front here, folks. Looks like the Ballon Sprint. I guess you could say balloon if you want it, but I think they say a ballon over in France. The Ballon. Did a lot of research and history on the Tour de France recently in some of my other videos, guys. I was doing flight sim videos, and I was tying it to famous climbs at the Tour de France. And then I was going out and riding those routes over on Rouvy. Just because with Rouvy, it is what it is. They got a lot of routes. They definitely have a lot of routes in there. And so it was called a Tourmalet. But up until that point, was it that 1910 Tour de France? I think it was 1910 Tour de France. They never really went to the high Alps. They always did a climb, and I think it was called the Col du Ballon. It wasn't even a huge climb. I think it was like an 800-meter climb, more central France, central Massif. And there's a few ballons in that area. So it's hard. I mean, I just tried tracking it down on a map. Which one are they actually talking about? But anyways, check that video. It's on the channel. Armide here off the front, folks. 2-second gap at the moment. What's going on here, boys? What's going on? Are you going to let him go? What's going on? He's just off the front now. Who's this bro here? Armide. People are giving him a thumbs up. Riding for Cryogen. So, now is this like... Could this be like... you know, when you see an event, it'll be like the Canadian... Or the Alberta Cycling Championships. Could you live in a different province and come compete and be considered the champion? Hey guys, I used to race sled dogs way back in the day. And that's how they used to do it. You could be the champion, but they'd also classify the province champion. Certain provinces would do it. Like Manitoba did it a lot. So if an Albertan came out, won the big dog race there, he would win, but they'd also rank the top Manitobans. I'm not sure how you guys do it. Like, would there be like a team battle, or like this Cryogen guy racing for a different team here at the event? But I'm sure with him being from the UK, and I'm sure you get, ooh, look at this, Munoz bridging up, El Main coming up too, the pack's coming now. They've caught Munoz. Sorry, not Munoz, Mead. I was going to say Reed there. El Main's tagging on now too. What's Munoz up to here? Oh yeah, here we go, folks. A little 3-4% here, nothing crazy. If you've seen it, ooh, he's pushing nice too. I like this heart rate at 182 beats a minute. I think we actually start the climb. The total petite KOM, well, I'm reading it here, but I know this for a fact now because I have a good memory. Starts right at 2.7 kilometers. It's not a long climb. Yesterday, what did I do? I did VACMASTER in Scotland. With my good buddy Steven Cycles. So we did that together, and he kindly stayed with me all the way because he's a way better climber than me. That video is on the channel too, guys, so check it out if you want to check out a little bit of some of the other platforms. Take a look here at the front, folks. These guys are going for this KOM. So these must be our known climbers, I guess. 6-7 watts a kilo here, folks. Let's get it. Climbing now. Here we go, folks. Off we go. Climbing up. So I find this climb to be... It's not a brutal climb, but I guess the difference between Zwift and some of the other stuff I've done is the climbs on Zwift... Okay, throw out the Alp and throw out Ventop. Those are the only two huge climbs. The climbs on Zwift are shorter, smaller, but way higher intensity. Like, people attack them like it's life and death situations out there. Ooh, this guy's pushing nice here. El Main, steady 5.3 watts per kilo. Munoz chasing nicely here too. We're just under 10 kilometers in. Munoz is bridging back on now. Great job, dude. Great job. Wangheim 6 seconds back. Further bouncing back to Knapp, Johnson. Good old TJ here. We got Cycling Dad. What is he? Oh, he's a tired cycling dad. Dude, that's me every day of my life. Every day of my life. Dude, you're in it. Got a Dutchman here. Looks like, dude, I don't know, a J and a T in your last name. Oh my, Plichter or something. Wow. Yeah, the scrolling of the names really catches me out. A. Jones. Godard here. I think this is Ollie Godard here. Just off the back a little bit. It's got a 1 second gap. These gaps are brutal. To bring these gaps back, now is when you got to push. I find this is where I do good. It's these flat sections. I can actually get back on the power, and then the little pesky lightweight climbers take off on the 6-7% stuff. It backs down. I can pull right back. It just depends how many of those pullbacks do I have in me. How many do I have? I'm looking at the map here, trying to figure out the very finish. Okay, I can see here now. I think we got a couple switchbacks left. Here we go. So El Main sitting on the front, Munoz marking every move at the moment. You can see the riders scattered on the screen here. I love the aerial on Zwift. It's fantastic. Here's a little bit of the mini chateau. Yeah, so a couple little zigzags. So we got like 1, 2, 3 turns left and a final kick up to the top. And I think at that point, I think we hang a right and I think we bomb down the other side. I believe so. Or do we kind of like, yeah. So again, I've done the route. I got the route badge for it. Let's have a little look back here. I want to be able to see if the rider's coming. This is going to be kind of cool to see here, isn't it? We should see other riders coming around that corner right away too. Nice little 2-second gap here. Will the draw in show them? Look at me staring like I'm trying to stare through that screen. Actually, I can't see them. They must be a little bit further back than I thought. This rider's got 2 turns left. Gets the KOM. King of the Mountain coming up, folks. El Main out of the UK, 6.2 watts a kilo. Munoz tried to go with him, has now backed off, settling for second place. And Knapp and the crew are a further 20 seconds back. What's El Main going to do at this point? Are you going to go for it, dude? What are you going to do, man? Are you going for it? Little overhead shot here, folks. So that's your... there's your King of the Mountain. It lights up on screen too. Sets a new personal record of 4:48. Yikey shnikes. That is fast, bro. That is fast. I just did it a couple days ago. Dude, I think I'm like a 7:04. I kind of ride up these things like at 3.2 watts per kilo type thing. That's, yeah. Just from you guys riding here, I can see I would not be hanging on with you guys. Yep, so looks like El Main is taking that. Yep, he takes the right-hand corner, starts bombing down the hill. Is he going to go on a solo break? What is he going to do here? This is kind of a tough position for him, really. Will he be able to stay away the whole time? We're only 11.3 kilometers in, 33 kilometers total race. Oh, looking super tucked here, folks. Super tucked right in. Take a look at this guy. The Chris Froome of the modern era right here, folks. Looking good. Wow. Give it. Let's go, folks. I don't even know what bike you're on because I don't know the Zwift bikes well enough. I'm probably really poor with the wheel set choices I make too. I mean, look at this here. There's quite a gap back now. Munoz is riding solo too. 9 seconds back. At this kind of speed, that's a big distance. Back to Knapp and Wangheim. So we got 2 solo riders are up front. We got a duo back here together. Then it's still another seconds back to Scott. Okay, these guys here should be coming pretty hard. If I say guys a lot, guys, it's because I mean everyone. I'm not going to say ladies and gentlemen, blah, whatever. Hey, the white jersey with the circles on it. What is that jersey, actually? My buddy Steven Cycles wrote it a couple days ago when we were riding here. So I'm kind of splitting my time. I was going to say it's 50-50 between Zwift and Ruby these days. Finding I'm spending a lot more time on Zwift. It just works right. I just really like the way it works. I like everything about it. I love the bike upgrades. The bike upgrades is so... It's so out of a game to me. I think a lot of these... we're going to back up a little bit more, folks. So we got a group here of like 6 or 7 riders. TJ's in this mix here. C. Scott, Tired Cycling Dad, Plichter. Let's just jump back to... Okay, Smith's there as well. We're going to jump back to the next group. C. Lack, you're by himself. So this is one of the riders that went for the sprint point early on here. I think he was 3rd or 4th in the sprint. 2 seconds back to A. Jones. Maybe it's Alan, Andy, Axel, Guns and... Yeah, okay. Wrong guy. And then we got a huge gap back here. So realistically right now, it's like 14 riders have completely left the race behind. These riders back here are 27 seconds back. They're 30 seconds behind. The comment here, that got spicy real quick. I like to use the word juicy instead, folks. This is so juicy to me. I hear spicy a lot. I think I was making fun of it in one of my videos a few days ago because I've always kind of said, oh, this is so juicy. That could refer to anything. It could be like, oh, this burger is so juicy, or, she is so juicy. That type of thing, right? This race is so juicy. Just kind of my style, right? Looks like El Main is decided to go on a long solo break. 24 seconds ahead now. You know, rolling at, 4.8 watts per kilo. Let's take a look at this dude here. So, I'm just going to do a quick This rider's just under 70 kilos. I do this a lot on my other videos, guys. And I'm assuming TMP with it being like a club ride. You guys all know each other. It's all legit. It's all fair. Right, guys? But when I do my other races, I like to call out weights as best as I can guess them, just in case we're racing and someone new shows up and you're like, who's this guy? Oh, he weighs 30 kilograms. Yeah, sure you do. Yeah, sure, bro. So we know that they're a faker, but I don't think I really need to do that here, but I like to know what kind of riders we got. Who are the small, pesky, lightweight climbers, and who are the powerhouses? The guys that are like, 90 kilos plus, but can still roll really fast on a bike. Yeah, 30-second gap now. Back. So Munoz is solo. We got these two riders here. Oh, they came back. So that group of 6 or 7, okay, they're going to bring back Munoz as well. Munoz, I think he's at the point here where he's like, yeah, I want to be caught. I want to be caught. I don't want to do the next 20 kilometers solo. Put action cam on your folks. So 2 solo riders out front. We had a duo. The group of 6 or 7 has just swallowed the duo, and they're now catching Munoz. So can El Main roll away with a 40-second gap? Can he hold off the field? Oh man, this is going to be straight out of the Tour de France, circa 1997 or something like that. Phil Liggett just losing his mind. Him and Paul Sherwin as they watch the solo breakaway artists go for it. I used to love that stuff back in the day. Guys like Sylvain Chavanel. Yeah, so good. I love those riders from back then. Who was the little French dude? The guy that wore the yellow jersey all the time. And he rode for Europe Car. Thomas Vogler. Yes, little Tommy Vogler, as Phil Liggett used to call him. Do you guys remember that? Yes, it's all up here, folks. It is all up here. Let's just hang with the bros here for a little bit. I'm gonna just jump into the YouTube chat for now. Oh yes, let's go, dudes. I love this. We got Sam Shepins here. Sounds like, I gotta say, Shepins is probably like, it's got some Viking Nordic influence in it. Maybe he's Danish, just a guess, dude. Steven Cycles. Hey, Steven, good to see you, man. Dude, yeah, Steven, this is a club race. This is for their club championships. Sam says, yeah, it's free for all. A lot of friendships within this group. So, Steven, I met these dudes last week doing the WTRL TTT. I said to them, hey guys, if you want some commentary done, if you want a little bit of action, a little bit of instant replay for yourselves, reach out to me. And they did. Love it, guys. Love it. Yeah, Sprint Jersey was really early. I think it was a guy, Spedding got it. Andrew Moraga's here as well. Ben with the green jersey. That's right. Oh, so it must have been Ben Spedding. Is that his name? Dude, Sam, thank you so much, dude. I love when dudes do this. The Ballon climbs are in the Vosges. Grand Ballon, Petit Ballon, Ballon d'Alsace. Lovely climbs. Yeah, I think it's the Ballon d'Alsace. That was the first, climb in the early Tour de France's. And then Sam here saying, yeah, Lee is an ex-marathon runner. He's a powerhouse. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Let's get back into it, folks. Let me get right back in here. I want to make sure I'm doing something for you guys too here. I am recording this, so if anything goes wrong, I'll just re-upload later as a video. And guys, if you can share to any of your bros, lady friends, whoever, please do so. More people that get to see this, the more motivated I am to keep doing commentary, because I've done a lot of commentary. And I find across all the platforms, Ruby does none, but let's say my Whoosh and Zwift, the commentary is only focused on the most elite of the elite. But I'm telling you, all these dudes here are super strong cyclists. So I first started doing cycling commentary because I would walk upstairs and tell my wife, oh yeah, man, I got shredded, or I blew this guy out of the water. Yeah, they thought they could catch me. I dropped 14 watts a kilo for about half a millisecond. And I didn't tell her that part though. That's about the one thing I have going for me. I've got a little bit of power. I have no climbing ability really. Okay, so here's our chasing group. Nice group of riders here, folks. Let's have a little look overhead. You can see them there. So this group now, they're all chasing El Main. Yep, 35 seconds back. So, ooh, Mead's going now. Okay, interesting here. So Mead must have been in that group that got caught and now has gone solo again. Yeah, this is interesting here. We got this 18 seconds back. We got Wangheim, Scott, Munoz, who just got caught, Plichter. Tired Cycling Dad. We've got Knapp here. Who else? Smith, D. Johnson. Then it's a further 21 seconds back to A. Jones with C. Lack. Lack went for the sprint earlier, as I said before. I think this is an Ollie here as well. Ollie Goddard. Probably say it like that. Riding with, I gotta say McCoffey. The G and the H, man. You're throwing me off, bro. TMP, here's Matt Perot, 14 seconds back, leading a nice little group here. Man, these guys are still going really good. I would not be here. Like, they're pushing 4 watts a kilo all through here. Oh, this is the section here, too. Myself and... Actually, it was me and Steven Cycles. He's in the YouTube chat right now. We've been riding Zwift a lot together. We have ridden Ruby. We did it yesterday. This section here... You need steering. Am I right, boys? Or am I right? Steven was flying through here. He doesn't have steering. He doesn't have the Zwift plays yet. And I was just steering back and forward, cutting the corners, and I could just pull him back, maintaining pace. Like I wasn't accelerating. D. Kent. Okay, Dan's back here by himself. A little bit of a gap. He's about 27 seconds back. Moving further back, guys. I do this in all my videos too. I'm not here to say, hey, look at this guy at the back. I'm here to give this guy some support. Jay Arancibia here. Good job, dude. Hang in there. Hang in there. This looks like a tough race. Still riding at 3 watts a kilo. Then we've got the epic, the infamous Inside Cycling World. Still sitting in the start chute, waiting to launch his attack. He's so good. He's going to give them a good 26-minute lead. Okay. Anyways, folks, hopefully you get the joke in that. We're coming up here on the Dostan sprint. Yeah, there's a lot of new sprint segments on the France expansion here, Hell of the North, through these cobbles, the Ehrenberg Forest types action. So yeah, I think me and Steven just rode this a few days ago. Yeah, we rode it 2 days ago. So we did the Hell of the North with the Petite KOM, and then the next day we did something more local to him. We did Bialak Naba up in the northwest section of Scotland. Loch Kishhorn, for those who are interested. Elmain just sitting here, 4.6 watts kilo. And this is the dude I was told about, that he would probably just kind of sit on the front and just go. Great job. Yeah, so yeah, perfect. Okay, here we go. Lee, so this is Lee. Okay, so kind of like the pre-race favorite here. Decked out in the, looks like a purplish pinky jersey. I like his style. Bouncing back to Mead here. So we've got 2 solo riders right now. Ooh. So it was an 18-second gap. So Mead is managing to pull away from the group back here. How many we got here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like we got about 9 riders in this little group here. C. Scott's here as well. Thumbs up, dude. Nice looking group here. A couple of Tron bikes. I'm seeing lots of Tarmac SL8 X-Works. Best overall bike in the game. A lot of leveling up going on. I'm not teleporting. How about you guys? Not teleporting. Just stirred the pot there, didn't I, folks? Just stirred the pot. Someone did say that they've seen a hollow bike somewhere. I'm like, I don't even know how. And if I was Zwift, I would just say, reset is what I would do, because I don't, yeah, okay. This is just my opinion, guys. Yeah, Lee Main still on the front here. Just holding that. You know, certain riders, you get so good at riding, you just know exactly what you can do. Like, look at him sitting here. Oh, I like his style here, too. Nice low RPMs, 69, 70 RPMs. Nothing crazy. Not spinning to win like they used to in the old days. I think a lot of people are still into that. You guys probably know Eiley Gardner as well. She talks about that a lot in her videos. I love her channel. She's so down to earth. She's so normal. And she could just outclimb pretty much everyone on the planet. Yeah, she's more... She did a really cool video. You guys are... If you've seen it, sorry. But check it out. She does a thing where she tries to ride, I think, at 6 or 7 watts a kilo for as long as she can. And at different cadences. At 60 RPMs, she does it for 11 minutes. At 80 RPMs, she does it for 11 minutes. At 100 RPMs, she lasts 4 minutes. She's just not... Even though you'd look at her and go, oh, yeah, you just spin the whole way, don't you? It's not her style. And if you look at her videos, too, she does a lot. It's weird seeing her. She sits really far back and kind of just uses... I don't even know how tall she is. She doesn't look very big to me, but She kind of has long legs for her size, I guess. Kind of like long levers, doing a lot of the work. And I guess I kind of like it because I never stand when I ride my bike. I just sit and grind it out. Garber here, NRC team. Here's Plichter. Everyone's getting in the mix, folks. Everyone's getting some screen time here. So currently, it looks like Lee Main is just going to walk away. Got a huge gap on these guys now. 1 minute, 15 seconds. So Lee could end up winning. Does he not? Yeah. Lee has the polka dot jersey right now, and we'll probably get the yellow jersey as well. And Spedding has the green jersey. Wherever he is in the group here. Back to Mead. Here's our group of 9 riders, whatever it is. Back to 3rd place down to 12th place. Jumping back, got TJ here. Oh, elbows are out near 10th place. Dude, as we say in Canada, elbows up, bro. Elbows up. That's basically do not F with us. Do not do it. A lot of people here in Canada are a little bit ticked these days. But rightfully so. We ain't traveling anymore. H. Smith. So yeah, really nice group here. Bouncing back 32 seconds here. We got A. Jones, C. Lack. So these two are still together. Further jump back here. We got just good old T from the RWB team, Irishman. Riding nice, pushing nice at the front here. 4 watts per kilo plus. Matt Perot, is this our lone Canadian today, Matt? Are you our lone Canadian today? Matt, where are you from? Perot, I gotta think Perot is French descent. Probably, Quebec somewhere. Beautiful part of Canada. If you ever get a chance to come to Canada, definitely visit Quebec. Obviously, go to Montreal. It's a really cool city because, yeah, you're in Canada, but you're also in Europe at the same time. It's very like that. But even better is Quebec City. Like, Quebec City is like such a cool place in Canada. I visited probably a handful of times in the 90s. Did a lot of exploring around Quebec City. More here saying strong Tommy. Okay, so who's Tommy? Oh, this must be Tommy here. Yeah, Tommy on the front here. It's little Tommy Vogler. He's wearing the green jersey too, bros. That's perfect. I love it. That is so good. It's not Tommy Vogler, but yeah, he was one of my faves. That guy was my favorite because I don't think anyone would... dude, he's an incredible cyclist. But, I think back then they were like on paper, well, he's not the best. And he's not the best climber, and he's not the best at this. But, dude, that guy fought every day, and he made sure he stayed in the jersey, no matter what. Every day they would always be like, yeah, he's going to lose the jersey today. Nope, not today. Keep it. That guy worked hard. D. Chubb here from Evolve. P-Dub. Going for the dub today, folks. I always hear that in Call of Duty. I'm playing a lot of Call of Duty these days when I got nothing else to do with my life. Going for the dub, which means the win, right? So when everyone says I'm going for the dub, I'm like a rub-a-dub-a-dub. C. Moore. M. Hayes. Okay, go. M. Hayes riding solo here. Still riding nice and strong. 2.8 watts a kilo. D. Chubb is up ahead. So there's a big gap here. 2-minute gap here back to M. Hayes. Thumbs up, though, for sure. And then we got Aran Sabia. And D. Kent here. Okay, so let me have a quick look at this. D. Kent. Oh, he has the green jersey. Okay. Oh, probably for coming around this time? Okay, I'm going to have to figure that out. Currently is the last rider out on course. Daniel Kent here for TMP. I'm just going to jump back to the front here. Let's get back up into this key group here. Do they have any chance to bring the riders up ahead back? Mead and Main. I don't think so. Main's just sitting solid there. It's been a 1 minute, 15 second gap back the whole time. And Mead is taking off. I think at first I saw him with 18 seconds. So he's pushing away, slowly digging into Lee Main's lead. Interesting. 24.1 kilometers in right now, folks. This guy's pushing 340 watts still. Let's see what Lee's doing at the front. 300 watts. Again, I'm liking this, not seeing any crazy spinning, pushing bigger gears. Yeah, bruting it out. Pretty cool too when doing my history on the Col de Tourmalet. That's the flight sim video that myself and Steven Cycles did. He's sitting in the chat right now, I think. Matt Hartley's here. Smash it, boys. They are smashing indeed, folks. Absolutely getting it. Back in the original days, the OG days of the Tour de France, it was kind of considered not manly to stand up when you rode your bike. You were expected to sit down and grind it out. And this is when they had like one gear. Then they got 2 gears. How'd they get a second gear? Well, you flip. They put a second ring on the other side of the wheel. You have to get off your bike with your tools. No ratchets back then. Undo the nuts. Flip your wheel around to get your other gear. That was it. Like, just epic stuff. So myself and Steven Cycles, Steven filmed all of the flight sim video. Here goes Lee. Heading on up, folks. Moving on up to the top. Starting the climb. Awesome stuff. Yeah, so Steven did all of the helicopter work, and I added an audio commentary later to it, which I thought it was really cool. And then we did the ride a couple weeks after that, so you could actually experience it. Ooh, Lee Main just set a new record for that sprint there, Sprinter sprint. So yeah, I think this is roughly about the finish here. Maybe I just missed the finish line. Yeah, I think in the Gentle 8, this is actually the finish right here. And so this part has been tagged on now. So are we going to be going up reverse Petite KOM? I believe so. Because obviously this isn't the starting road unless we connect onto it really quickly. Never even noticed that waterfall in the background there. Little aero boost here. Might as well use that up. 42 seconds back to this group here. So currently, first and second are pretty much sewn up. It's going to be a huge battle for the third place on the podium, folks. Huge battle. Who's everyone cheering for here? Who is everyone cheering for? A lot of TMP boys. We got Munoz from the Zen team. But mostly this is a TMP race here, folks. Check them all out. We're going to have a little look in here closer. Oh, yeah. Tron bikes. Tarmacs. I think a lot of people are going to be going for that. Well, I guess maybe you're just trying to level up that bike. So, guys, here's a question for you. I guess this is a group ride. So, I was going to say, are the bikes neutralized? But I guess not. I think they only do that at Elite Racing. I wasn't sure if you guys had the ability to do it. And also, technically, this is a group ride. So, it's a race group ride. So, there probably is no ability to neutralize the bikes. I kind of like the idea of not neutralizing them. Like, it just means you got to put your time in. It's like in Call of Duty, if I want the best gun or I want the best attachment, I got to put my time in. I'm not just going to show up and say, oh, everyone's using the crappiest guns. They do that over on my Whoosh. There's basically no difference between the bikes. And I get it, because they want, super high-end riders coming across. But they're just coming across, racing on Sundays, and then they leave. They all come back here. They all come back to Zwift. I know they all do it. They all come back to Zwift. There might be people here that race SRC. I don't even know yet. Probably, yeah, this is great here. 350 watts, just under 80 RPMs. Looks like his comfort zone here. Heart rate 161. Wow. So good. Let's have a look at Mead. Little look at him here. Let's catch up with him here. Action camera. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Get it. Oh, sorry. This is Lee still. I wanted to go to Mead here. As soon as I saw the pink jersey, I'm like, yeah, this is wrong. S-Works. 310 watts. Heart rate slightly higher. Kind of the same cadence as 77, 78 cadence. Jump back to Wangheim here. Plichter. Nap. I do like to show this stuff a lot. I've done it a lot on Ruby because I guess I used to do it only because there'd be a lot of, I don't want to call them know-it-alls, but know-it-alls saying how you should be riding your bike and you better be spinning up hills and that. And I would show races and I'm like, let's watch this rider through here. and you would see riders grinding at 65 RPMs versus ahead of the people that are doing 95 RPMs. It's just your style of riding. To me, if your body can handle it, and you're capable of doing it, what does it matter? D. Johnson going off the front here a little bit, folks. Trying to move on out. Okay, so let's see where L main is here now. Oh, we are going to cut across. So maybe we are just cutting across to go up the climb the same way. I think that's what it is. Guys, yeah, just deal with that too. That's kind of a dick way of saying it. But I haven't done a ton of riding in France. I don't even have all the route badges. So my background here is I rode Zwift for 3.5 years from 2017 to April 2021. Didn't really do a lot of racing. Kind of was just a solo rider. Never got into clubs. Never even did the WTRL TTT, which I think is the coolest thing on the planet. And because it started back then. Did you know? Oh, yes, man. Hollywood, call me up, bro. If you need a cameraman, I'm your dude right here. I got this all figured out. Oh, yeah. Martin, who runs the WTRL, lives about... Well, it's about an hour and 15 minutes from here. I was like, what? I wanted to buy Zwift plates. So I took a break from Zwift. Why? Because I wanted to do more climbs in France. I want to do or all the climbs at the Giro, or all the climbs at the Vuelta. I guess there's one place where they all live, and it's over on Ruvi. That's where they all are. You can pretty much do all climbs, not every climb. There's still ones that are missing. I'm like, hey, what about this one? Someone has to go out and film them. The videos are really nice. The avatars over top of the video sometimes just, I don't know, they just don't look right. You have to get used to it. I like Zwift. It's very flowy. It's very flowy if you get my drift. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. I find Zwift has given the advantages of being a climber, a lightweight climber, but there's also advantages of being more of a bigger rider, a rouleur, as you call it, rouleur, however you say it. Let's bounce back again. 36 seconds back to Mead here. I just want to see when he starts to climb, if I see where the connector road is, because I'm a bit lost on the map right now as to where we really are. So maybe we're on that road again now, heading over to Petite KOM. I wasn't sure if we were going to go up the other side, because when I look at the my Coles, there's a Petite KOM and a reverse. So I'm like, okay, well, obviously you come up the other side. It must be that hill we bombed down the first time around here. 3-4% here. It's a 33.3 kilometer race. Okay. Climb's going to start right away here. Okay. Because right now we are 3.8 kilometers to the finish. Something like that. Sorry. 3 kilometers to finish. Yeah. The actual climb will be starting right away. Just going to look at the map there. Can I see it? Lavender in the fields here. And going to hit the YouTube channel, see if there's any more cool stuff in here. Sam Shepins again. Lee's taking the overall, but still got a big fight coming for our second category win. Yeah, remember guys too, there's different categories racing here. Guys, I just want to check something to make sure that my skull is not in the way. Okay, no, you can see everyone's power. That's good. Hey everyone, just me. Sam's got some great info here. Sam, how come you're not racing, bro? Hugh Smith, Dylan, that's Tired Dad. Okay, Justin Plichter, it looks like Alex Jones maybe, Craig Scott. Bikes are not neutralized, people were smashing risers. Yeah, dude, it makes sense to me. I don't think they should neutralize them. I think if you put the time in, you've earned it. You've earned your upgrade. They do that over on My Whoosh because they're just trying to get the best riders over to get that platform exposure because... here's Mead riding along here. Gonna jump back to these boys here. Here's Knapp, Plichter. Ooh, yeah. This is gonna be a fun battle here, folks. I do this a lot in my other videos. I'm not gonna spend as much time with Lee and Mead here now because they've got their 1-2. We know they got gold, silver overall. Got to assume those guys are probably in the same category, but there's categories within this race too. So I love seeing that. We got a bunch of riders here. This is how I do all my race formats. So sometimes I'm over on Ruby. I'll have 150 riders coming in. So I'm quickly getting the front riders, and then I'm bouncing back to the groups. It gives me time to, one, have a quick breather, and I kind of learn the attack points from the front runners, and I look for it in the other guys. And I actually talk about it on the YouTube channel, live streaming it. Like, guys, this is where you need to go. You need to go now. You guys know that because it's Zwift. Everyone kind of learns the courses. That's what I really like about Zwift. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Starting the climb. Here we go. The climb, you can see at the top here, this is probably the start of the official climb right here, where you first see that little bit of yellow. Great group here, guys. Great group. There's the actual marker on the road. I did notice, too, you have to really watch these KOMs and stuff, because here, I do want to just jump back. Elmain is at the front. Mead is second. How far does he have to go? He's got just over a kilometer to go right now. I think it's 1.1 kilometers. Still riding beautifully here. This guy is really strong. Mead is no slouch either. 4.5 watts a kilo, but let's stick with the boys here. Wangheim from Sweden on the front. The Swedish representative of TNP at the front here. Who's going to make it? Who is going to make this happen, folks? Stringing it out now is TJ's just sitting on the back, I think. TJ, or he is tired. Tired cycling dad is tired. Dude, I'd be dead by now. Riding really great. These are strong riders. All 4.5, 5 watts per kilo up this climb here. This is going to be a ring-a-ding-dong-dandy here, folks. Straight out of Stampede Wrestling, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Kind of like the training grounds for all the WWF stars back in the day. I know it's wrestling, but when I was a kid growing up, it's what it was all about. The Hearts, the dungeon in the Hart Mansion in Calgary. This is a real place too, folks. This is a real place. The Hearts have a house. I'm going to look it up online. It's in an area now that's kind of a park in Calgary. Like, they're the only house in there. So, and the Hearts are super famous. Stu Hart kind of started it all. He trained all the guys. And they said basically you'd show up there and go into training and they'd half kill you in the basement in the Hart Dungeon. Like, I've actually got to read a book about it here. Okay, folks, Elmain is coming up to the finish now. He's got, looks like 1, 2, 3 or 4 corners left. Nice big gap, 40-second gap over Mead. Munoz going for it. Yeah, I thought this guy might be the lightweight climber because he did really well the first time up. I think he was second or third place on the first time up. Pushing nice here, 6 watts a kilo, bro. Being chased by Garbar. NRT, it looks like a German rider here. Wangheim. Okay, so these two are trying to get away together. Can Munoz and Garbar work together to hold the other two up? Fight for the bronze on the podium and hold the other. It looks like there's 4 riders back there right now. Wangheim, Knapp, Plichter, and Smith. Yep, they're all 2 to 4 seconds back. Tired Cycling Dad is a further 7 with Scott and D. Johnson. TJ, TJ's right there as well. Let's go back up through the field. So here's TJ. We lost Alan earlier, I think. Alan, okay, so there's Alan there. Alan, dude, I have no idea what A. Jones is, but you're an Alan now. I do this all the time. I just decided to call you Alan. We got TJ here, D. Johnson, Cycling Dad, Scott, bouncing further up the road. Here's our 4 that are chasing the 2 up ahead. So we got Smith, Plichter, Knapp, and Wangheim on the front here, pursuing Garbar and Munoz. These guys are pushing hard, though. These 2 at the front, they're riding closer to 6 watts a kilo. The group of 4 behind, they're more in the 5.5 watts per kilo. Elmain is finishing up right now. He's got 1 more corner to go. Let's just hang with him for a little bit here. I will grab a sip of my something I don't ever usually drink. There's nothing to drink at home, but I got this iced coffee here. I put about 4 heaping tablespoons of sugar into it just to get it straight ripping through my system. Elmain takes the overall first place here in this race, folks. Mead coming up next. I wasn't sure if I hung with him all the way, if I'd be kicked to the real world. Because I tell you, when it happens, when I'm doing my time trials over on WTRL, I'm like fully panicked. I'm like, oh, how do I get back? And then I'm like, okay, hit back to me in the bottom left-hand corner. That's what I'm seeing on my screen. You guys will be seeing that too. And then find a Zwifter nearby. Since I've been sitting with you guys all the way right now, I can remember at least half your names. So I know I would look for that name right away in Zwifters. Or I think there's 3 or 4 of you that have added me recently. Okay, Garbar here is going for it. Munoz chasing hard here, folks. They've only got 2 corners left. The 4 from behind are chasing right now. Check this out, folks. Here they go. Munoz looks like he's pushing hard here, folks. There's the smallest gap back to him. The smallest gap. Coming to the finish, 3rd place is going to be Garbar. 4th place, Munoz. Bouncing back to these bros here. Coming around the corner here now. 4 riders. Anyone going to jump? Boom! There we go. Looks like Knapp decided to get after it, folks. So those 3 riders there. And then Wangheim. Looks like Wangheim is going to be finishing. Oh, Wangheim's further down. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, they're already across the front. They're already across. Back to Munoz here. I got to get back to the group, folks. See, now I'm in the real world. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to fan view back. Back to Matt here. That's what I want to do. D. Johnson just finishing up. C. Scott coming to the finish too. Yeah, so it looks like Knapp, that group of 4 that was chasing, splintered. And I think 3 went ahead. I think Wangheim, the Swedish rider, got left behind. Knapp decided to drop some serious watt bombs at the end. Just full watt apocalypse at the finish there, folks. The mother of all bombs. He just unleashed it to get ahead of those 2 other riders. So it did happen there. We got punted to the real world. I wasn't sure if it would or not. I guess technically, yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't it? That rider, I think it was Munoz we were on. Or Garbar. It was Munoz. They're no longer in the event. Their event's over. They go back to the open world, and then you start seeing other cyclists. A. Jones coming here for 13th place. Lucky number 13. 1 corner to go, dude. 1 corner to go. Still riding super strong here. Finishing so good. 4.5 watts a kilo here, folks. Upwards 5 watts a kilo all the way up this climb. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Well, could I? No, I couldn't. Couldn't do it. Trying to give myself benefit of the doubt there, but here's C. Lack, who was going for the sprints earlier. The first sprint of the day. See if we can see anyone else coming up the hill. I love the camera control. So we won't see anyone because it's 30 seconds back to our next rider. So we've got C. Lack going to get 14th place. Let's head back here. Oh, more action here, folks. More action here. Look at the dude decked out in the Canadian jersey, Matt Perot, saying that's it, man. That is it. Getting to the front. Great job, Matt. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. He's got 1 corner to go. He's going for 15th place here. Looks like Goddard's coming back at him now. Fully decked out. Rear disc wheel. Aero helmet for the win here, folks. Marginal gains. He's going for a lot of discs, man. A lot of discs. 16th, 17th place coming in. 18th place. Looks like Matt will get 18th or 19th place. Great job. Gonna bounce back here to P-Dub. Could go to McCoffey as well. So we've got 33 riders out there in total, I believe. Coming to the finish here. Bouncing back to P-Dub. Okay, P-Dub's finishing. So we got McCoffey just finishing up ahead. Is he done? Done now. I think he's done now. I think I'm seeing him up ahead there crossing the finish line. P-Dub here, M. Hayes, and Arancibia, and then D. Kent. Great job here. Kent's getting his miles in here. Riding at the back, riding with Arancibia. I really like this. This is good stuff. Working well together. Just watching the other riders. So, really nice turnout here. P-Dub. Get it, dude? You guys must be riding outside a lot already because I find it amazing when I'm watching. Well, maybe you don't have your Scotties turned on. That's probably what it is. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because I have mine. So yeah, I took that Zwift 3.5 years, but I wasn't on a team. I didn't do club rides. I didn't do team time trials. I just rode, and I never really got good. I went to Ruby, and I got a lot better because I was forced to climb like monstrosities of climbs. All the big riding the BMC here, looking good, nice looking bike. Riding all the monster climbs, like this. One of the first things you had to do on Ruby back in the day to get off the beginner level is you had to ride the Stelvio. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I think it took me 2 hours and 35 minutes. And then a year later, it took me an hour and 37 minutes. Because Ruby's really for climbers. I think so. So much climbing. But Zwift is all community. There's always something to do. There's always fun events. Love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, was away 3.5 years. There's things that have came along. There's routes that have came along that I'm only seeing for the first time. Like I think McCurry came out after I left. So I took a 3.5 year break, and then I wonder where Hayes is now. M Hayes here. Just got a couple of corners to go. Wish it'd show me all the times here. So I'm assuming the 6:17 here was his time up the first time. Yeah, that's really good. Really good. I need someone to help pace me up these climbs, and I need to lose a little bit of weight, and I need to get in a little bit better shape right now. I started doing so many race videos that I was kind of like, I don't even want to ride my bike now. Some of these race videos would be like 2 hours long, and then I'd find that I'd be just like, oh man, I need to sit down and take a break. The day starts getting longer and longer, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll ride tomorrow. And then the same thing would happen the next day. So I'm dialing back my race commentary a tiny bit, or maybe I'm going to focus more on Zwift. Not really sure. But the video that I did with Steven yesterday, where we climbed the hardest climb in the UK, 9.6 kilometers long with 625 meters of climbing. A good chunk of it, it seemed like a good couple of kilometers of it were like 16 to 18%. Bialach na Ba, west side of Scotland, rugged, barren, love it, just my type of thing. We did that yesterday. So much fun. Okay. Hey, Sam. Thanks for the info. Good to see you here. I'll be back to do more. What you guys need to do, too, is... I think it was someone else... it was Dan telling me you guys do ladder league stuff. I've already done a ladder league video. If you guys dig back through the videos a little bit... Was it a video or a live? I can't remember. Don't forget, there's lives and videos, right? I have like 300 and something of both of them, whatever. And I did the Echelon Racing League stuff over on my Whoosh. I did the commentary for the Masters categories for the USA National Esports Championships. I did all of Canada's Esports Championships over on my Whoosh. Pretty small crowds, but I met a lot of really cool people that way. A lot of people I didn't think they didn't want to do the Power Passport to go do it on a different platform. So Aransabia coming here to the finish right now, folks. Looks like they've got just a couple corners left. And then Decant just rolling on up the hill, folks. Yeah, so I have done ladder league, and I did a ladder league for SWAT, 5W4T. They call it SWAT. I mean, those guys are all A racers. We're talking Jonathan Bissons, Hugh Ioannis. Look at me name dropping, right? I met all those dudes over on my Whoosh. They were racing there in the Echelon Racing League series, which is a cool event. It supports disabled veterans in the States. And yeah, I just went for it. Did all that coverage for them. So I did a ladder league race a while ago, and then probably about a month later, I saw Nathan and Dave doing one, and they were talking to someone like, kind of like it was like the first intro to ladder league racing on Zwift. I'm like, hey, I've already got one. I've already got one right here. I got one. Because I don't think there's been really any coverage of that stuff, and that's what I want to see more of. I want to see more community racing, because the elite guys, they already get enough coverage. Come on. right? They got tons of coverage. I don't think they need any more. So Arancibia finishing right now. We can see Daniel Kent just on the last corner coming up here. So guys, if you like the videos, just let me know. Drop me some great comments. Like the video if you can. That's the number one thing. Like, subscribers, whatever. Subscribers are just subscribers. I'm glad if you do. But the video needs likes to get shared so that other people see it. And then maybe I'll get a little bit out of it from the mighty overlords at YouTube. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee site. If you want to just support directly, think, oh wow, this guy wasted a couple hours of his day getting this ready and stuff like that. Some people do, and if you don't want to, that's cool too. I'm going to keep doing this no matter what. I'm probably the only person out there doing kind of community events. So Decant finishing here. So folks, that's it. That is the Team Not Pogi. Here, other world riders are jumping in now. Spring Club Championships. A lot of fun, guys. And I got to say, so strong. I would have been very last place. Very last place. I think if I trained for 6 months, maybe second from last. So really impressed with the ride that everyone did there today. Jump back into our little YouTube friends. See if there's anything else left here. Okay, Sam's telling me right here. Sam, you're the guy. You're the man. We have weekly ladder races, and next week we have our club ladder race. Club riders. Hey, that's cool. Well, I'm hoping that whoever kind of puts this all together can just send me a message. I don't know a lot of you. If you guys are like, well, I don't see Colin on Zwift that much. You know what kills me right now? So I love the new, the new Zwift companion training features. But there's days I'm not getting any miles for it because I'm busy over on Ruby. So I just did a flat out Ruby ride this morning, and yesterday I did Ruby. I haven't been on Zwift now for 2 days. So then my number starts going down, and I hate that. But I love the app. To me, the Zwift Companion app is the best one out there. My Whoosh one, I never got it to work. The Ruby one's pretty good, but it only shows you on course. Like, it only shows your location. The Zwift one shows like everyone. So I really like that. Just the way it is. I like all the platforms, guys. Ride whatever you want. So add me on Zwift. Join the YouTube channel. Support me if you can. Let's keep... I kind of call it community-funded race commentary. I think a lot of people want it. They just don't even know it exists. By liking these videos, maybe more people will see my videos and think, hey, this is not too bad. My ears aren't bleeding yet listening to his voice. So maybe we can get some more of these videos. Anyways, riders, I'm going to call it quits there today. Luckily, I've already got my ride done. I got nothing to do today. Might go play some Call of Duty. Warzone. I'm in the Warzone for the dub. See you around, riders. Team Not Pogi, you rock. If Martin gets me into my pen, I'll be doing a Frappe coffee class video later today, I think at 5 o'clock, something like that. Okay, riders, peace out. See you around.